Circling Back podcast. It's Wednesday. My name is David. I'll be hosting today. Joining me on this journey throughout content, I've got Brett and Dylan. What's up, lads?
Oh, the double intro?
Double intro.
You don't see that.
It's the efficient intro.
You sounded like you were about to go into a spooky season right there.
It was a little nod to the season of spooky.
Yeah. What would you call this season?
You did have a spooky tone to that, now that you pointed out, Brett. Hey, look, I, for one, am very happy to be here. It's Masters Week, as we've already discussed. They tee off tomorrow morning for the first round of the tournament. It's a 4-day tournament. Do you hear about this?
No, it's three per Randy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the old Champions Masters.
Randy thinks it's 3 rounds. Ends on Saturday. Which
That's
is for
okay.
the boys, so that makes sense.
He's a disc golf guy, not a
It is
ball
for the boys.
golf.
Can I blow your mind real quick?
Yeah.
The last time the Masters was on, Game of Thrones was in their final season.
Yeah. The last winner, which is Tiger Woods, he won 19 months ago.
One of those things had a really, really good ending. The other had potentially the worst ending.
Yeah.
I think I can guess which one you're talking about, Dave.
Guess, let's see.
Game of Thrones was so bad that I don't think anybody has mentioned that series.
How bad was it?
Since. Like that it just had an all-time momentum crush. Like the guy doesn't even want to finish the books anymore. He's like, well, fuck this. Nobody gives a fuck.
Like,
I'm surprised he's still alive.
Bran is sitting on
the
the
throne. If I
throne.
were him, I would have just ended it. No, I'm kidding.
Bran is on the throne. People forget that.
Yeah.
That's his name, right? Bran?
Bran.
Yeah. I think he said Brienne.
No.
I was like,
She's still alive, right?
Bran is on the throne. Like, what?
Bran of Tarth.
No one saw that coming, nor should they have.
Yeah. I mean, Will's not here. So like, did you watch Game of Thrones?
Oh, yeah.
You saw this. I guess we could talk. We could just do an entire podcast on Game of Thrones if you really wanted to. But
Dev, I got a trivia question for you. You stepped out, and Brett and I were talking about dogs and music. Guess what kind of music dogs prefer? Like, what's their favorite kind of music? Studies have been done.
reggaeton.
How'd you know that? That's actually right.
What?
Reggae and soft rock, according
Okay.
to a study. So he stepped out, and you stepped out. Brett started playing some video or whatever, and it was
it Lil Nas X?
It was a rap
Lil?
song.
Yeah. It was Lil Nas
I heard it as I was leaving. I thought that was like my exit music.
And I was like, man, I wonder if dogs can appreciate music. Turns out they can.
Yeah.
Did he get up and start nodding his head?
Yeah, he started bopping to it.
Yeah.
He dropped it
bobs.
low.
He was doing one of these with his
Yeah.
paw, like.
Yeah, it was tight.
BBC. But it's legit.
What?
The study,
The news outlet.
the source.
To clarify earlier, I wasn't calling for George R.R. Martin to end his life.
Yeah.
I'm saying that, like, I'm surprised it didn't kill him, seeing how bad it was. That was kind of my larger point. I'm glad it didn't. I like the idea that we might get the like his version of it, or his, the intended ending, or whatever it might be. All the details that were left out by the showrunners.
He does have
They are.
the ultimate Monday morning quarterback opportunity.
Absolutely.
Because his book is the gospel to Game of Thrones. And so he doesn't give a fuck what happened.
No.
Except he did tell them that Bran is on the throne. Like that was his thing. Right? So he has to get there somehow, but I guess he can do it differently. Maybe
Well, he's a literary genius, so he can get there. And what if we get bad Bran on the throne? What if he heel turn, he crawls out from under the ring with a chair, and he hits Jon Snow over the head with it, with his back's turned.
totally plausible.
My God, that's Bran's music.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anything else on Game of Thrones?
You gonna read the books, Dylan?
No, absolutely not.
What's the last book?
There's not a chance in hell I'll ever read that book.
I've thought about it.
Like going back?
I almost bought them as like a showpiece to make people think that I had them, that I had read them. And then I started hearing people who read it talk about it, and I was like, yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass. I'd rather read some like spy thriller or something.
Spy Kids.
Spy Kids in novel form.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't read fantasy stuff, man.
What's the last book you read?
I read quite a bit. Well,
Really?
not quite a bit, but from time to time I do read. But
Like what books?
It's like self-help type books, though. Just like learning about people and stuff. And
I thought you were about to get
myself.
Sarah Palin.
No,
He was trying to Sarah Palin you, Katie Couric. Like what newspapers? Like just name a newspaper.
The last one I read cover to cover was that David Goggins book.
Okay.
Which is about just like dealing with, you know, the shit that life throws at you type stuff. You know.
Yeah.
Stay hard
Stay golden.
is what he would say.
Yeah.
Stay hard. Yeah. Well, okay.
He's like, I did him and Richard Simmons mixed up.
They're very different
Very,
people. Have accomplished
very
very different things.
Yeah. Remember when Richard Simmons was like kidnapped for a little bit last year? Remember that?
No. I mean, I do, but I don't remember the
Yeah.
details.
Man, I don't know what happened.
You
No
really
one says
confused
details like
Goggins and Richard Simmons?
I sure did. Sure do, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. David Goggins would never.
Yeah, no. He's still alive, Richard Simmons. He did have a tough 2019, though.
Yeah, they're very different people. David Goggins is a Navy SEAL ultra marathoner.
Yeah. Oh, very, very different people.
Yeah.
Oh, he's from
Right.
Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
We'll connect there. Shout out Western New York.
You ever run an ultra marathon? You hear about these?
I don't know if there is enough money in the world for me to train, to compete.
I mean, these are like 200-mile
Yeah.
races
I literally don't think it's possible for
on
me to
foot.
do. Yeah. And don't they do them like, some people do them like barefoot and shit?
Oh, I don't know about that. I think that would probably tear your feet up.
Yeah, it might.
200 miles? That's
I think it's
a lot of pavement you're hitting.
I think it's like maybe it's a Native American thing they do. That they do barefoot. Like 100-mile barefoot.
That is
race.
something my people would do.
You came to the right place. That's Dylan.
Yeah.
I did.
He's
1.5
not
miles.
confirming, but he's saying he could see it.
I can see us doing that. Yeah.
By the way, the Buffalo Bulls sitting atop the MAC right now at 2-0.
Yeah,
Had
they
a nice stomp out of Will's Miami Redhawks.
let's go. Their the running back is pretty good. Can't say much about the rest of the team, but
I'm not going to sit here and act like I've been watching a lot of MAC football, but I'm reserving the right to. KJ had some note in our group text. Isn't there like an alarming number of days with football on
Yeah, they
in
play
a row?
They play on very odd days. They
Yeah.
play on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and maybe Thursdays. Kind of wild, kind of fun. I'm into it. I don't hate it.
You know what I'm into? Following at Circling Back Pod on Instagram and Twitter. We got some consistency there. Ross's new guy, Chris. I was playing COD with them the other night. He has the problem I have. He has no uniformity in the Twitter and the Instagram. Whereas I'm at DCarterRuff on Twitter and Snap, at DCRuff on Instagram.
See, what's cool about me, I'm just D-Shivery across the board. You know, easy to find me.
Yeah.
At me on the ground.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
sure. At Schmerriman on both Twitter and Instagram.
Cool.
I don't know why I picked that name 10 years ago, but it is stuck. So
It has. The amount of times I've almost called you Sean Merriman or have just called you that is alarming.
Uncle Sean, lights out.
Man, you couldn't have gotten that blue check mark before you left Barstool? Because I don't know if we have the pool to get you one quite yet.
You see, I wasn't content though. If I had a blue check mark, it wouldn't be good for the brand. You know, like it's just one of those things that I never wanted to be in front of the camera as much as I ended up in front of the camera. So it would just be kind of disingenuous for me to like crave
during
that blue check.
That brief stint in Twitter history, 2016-ish, 17? When was that? They're handing them out like candy.
Yeah.
I mean, all you had to do is be like, "Yeah, can I have one?" Like I wrote something once, like, "Yeah, here, fuck it, take one."
Didn't somebody in this room wait like a significantly longer amount of time than?
What's funny is that some of our interns were verified before me.
I was verified
And
before
I was
you,
like,
which is
what's going on here?
insulting to you, honestly, because
Yeah.
I barely did anything.
I had to apply twice. That's why it took me a while. The first time they rejected it, and it's because my handle didn't match who I was. It still said like Roger Dorn or something, and I was like, I
Makes sense.
probably got to change this because who are you really? And so I changed it, and they're like, okay, here you go, player.
Randy just bust a bitch over there.
It sounded like he like
What was
turning
that?
a corner and
But
drifting.
yeah, Rachel Page one day, she's like, oh my gosh, I just got verified. And I was like, what? And she was an intern at the time, and I was pretty disgruntled over the whole matter.
I love it. Didn't Will was first, or was he not? I was verified when I was on my honeymoon.
Among the three of us, probably.
We were in Italy. If you know what I'm
Verified bad bitch.
saying. Thank you.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. So I'm like on my honeymoon, like looking, I'm like, oh, boy, I got.
It's a big day.
I was like doing the final components to it. It was a lot of fun.
I'd like to be. I don't think I'm not like going after it though. I'll put it that
It's
way.
honestly,
I'm glad they shut it down now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no one's getting verified
now we're
anymore.
like the 1%. Although I think it's a lot more than 1%.
Don't change your handle though, because you will lose it.
We're the global Twitter elites.
I think Portnoy had it for me. He might never have had it, but he doesn't want it.
Right. He keeps.
His
all you gotta do
things-
is change your handle, and it goes
Yeah.
away. So
Well, that was my my line during when I was not approved yet. I was like, well, it's it's edgier. It's better to not have it. I'm kind of the bad boy of Twitter. Me and 98% of the rest of Twitter. We're the bad boys of Twitter. Then I got it, and I was like, I had to completely flip the argument.
Now the
Yeah.
real coveted check mark is on Instagram.
That's.
If you get that one, it's ball game.
Have you thought about getting on Raya?
No.
What is
is
that?
Oh, is that the
That's
verified dating app
yeah.
thing? Oh.
Where you have to like be somebody to be on it. You have to like submit your social handles.
Yeah, it's for verified.
Is that where you meet
people.
like Antifa girls?
Antifa girls. I mean, hopefully. Just kidding.
You said riot.
Oh.
Raya?
Oh, it's Raya.
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 Ah,
Yeah.
jeez, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Delete
Yeah.
that, Randy.
Yeah, you have to be somebody. And to its credit, I know relationships that have started on Raya.
How about that?
Yeah.
Raya. Is that how it said?
Is it just a super
Raya.
pretentious like?
The most.
Yeah.
And it's like
You're not on Raya.
you can buy your way onto it too.
No, of course,
So
of course.
You telling me that money will help you find love and happiness? Is that what you're telling? You're on here on this podcast in front of the entire world, and you're telling me that.
I was following this guy on Twitter back in those days, actually before that, and I saw that he went from being unverified to verified one day. So I messaged him. I was like, "How did you get this check?" Because he was just a dude. He wasn't anybody. I was like, "How did you get this check mark?" He goes, "I know someone who can kind of hook it up." And I was like, "Oh, interesting."
Check mark plug.
And he goes, "Would you want to hook up?" I said, "Yeah, of course." And he goes, "Okay, here's what you do. You got to send this guy $500, and he can't promise you he'll get it, but if he doesn't, then he'll send you back $250." It's like, "Oh, so this is you're just working people over. This
I don't
is
know
a
if I
fucking
like
obvious
that.
scam."
come on.
I was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna do that, man."
And this was
Yeah.
for Instagram.
And if he does get to the check mark, he keeps the full 500.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, he gets you half of it back. Fuck you.
What?
Yeah. What a dick.
Is it worth it? Like risking 500 or just assuming you're gonna get it. Is it worth $500 because of the doors it'll open for potential partner branded content because you have the blue check mark?
I think mostly it helps for growing your following. Because if I think you're more likely to follow someone if they are verified than not.
Did this guy do Twitter and Instagram?
All I saw was Twitter.
You could talk me into a small investment
On
for
Instagram?
the Instagram.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
I told Lauren to apply for it because she's been on like TV a couple times and stuff, and she's got that big golf following. I'm like, just go for it. What's worse that could happen? She won't do it. It would help her business too. I'm like, go for it.
She has a business interest.
Plug it.
Yeah.
Drop the handle.
Elias Sport is her company, but at Lauren Elia is her personal handle, and she's got a bunch of followers, and she's done some television stuff. Like, just fucking
You've
go
done some
for
television
it.
stuff.
See what
Dylan.
happens.
Remember when you did television stuff on the NFL Network?
And the Food Network.
Dude.
I'm all over the place, man.
Do you have like Screen Actors Guild credits
Yeah.
somewhere?
Uh-huh.
That's tight. Oh, you and the rookie.
Yeah.
Jesus.
People forget that I put me on NFL Network and spelled my name wrong. Actually, they spelled my name right, but my handle wrong.
Oh, that's a
my
bummer.
Twitter handle wrong.
Wow.
So,
That's
yeah.
a bummer.
Not that I
Isn't
was-
it ironic?
Not that I would have gotten a bump in followers from that,
Don't you think?
Nice.
Yes.
I don't-
Was that on your playlist
I don't
yesterday?
know if that's quite irony, but
Dude, the whole song is irony. Have you not heard it? All of
I
those
have.
all of those moments are ironic.
that song stinks.
Don't you think?
Like rain on your wedding day. It's not ironic. It's just a weird.
It's good luck.
a
Yeah,
weird
it's just
circumstance.
climate.
Yeah, rain's pretty normal.
Yeah, I mean it's part of the ecosystem.
Yeah.
The water table.
The water table.
Yeah. Which apparently Texas has a high water table. Is that correct? That's why y'all don't have basements?
Well, it's why our pizza tastes different.
Got it.
It's the mineral
We have a
content
high
in the
water
water
table?
table.
I think you have a high water table. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That means
Like we're in an elevated area?
the ground is saturated close to the surface.
So it's more of a flood prone.
I think, yeah, the ground can't absorb as much water. Like if you dig a well,
There's at
yeah,
least
hit
two people
water.
pounding their radios right
Absolutely.
now.
Like
with their
Florida has
fists.
an extremely high water table.
Yeah, Austin
makes
is,
sense.
Austin is not built to handle a lot of rain.
No.
Lamar, like around, like just north of 6th Street on Lamar,
Okay.
that whole area is like a bowl.
Oh,
When
yeah.
it rains a lot, you can just take a boat down there
No shit.
right over the street. It's crazy.
It's like the River Walk. You ever been to the
Been-
River Walk in San
I have.
Antonio?
Yeah, it's
Thoughts?
Well,
Don't drink that water.
No, don't. But definitely make pizza out of it because the content of
in
the
the words
minerals.
of Dave Matthews, don't drink the water. It's fine. I mean, we went there for the Final Four a couple years ago when it was at the.
Oh, nice.
What's the stadium down there? The Alamo Dome.
It's not that anymore. They've got a new one. I
Okay.
went to it for Dirk's last game, and I can't
Gotcha.
remember. Not a bad stadium. Kind of in a weird spot. It's
Yeah.
not really near anything. I'm not really happy about big city sports teams that put their stadiums in. Oh, I don't know. Maybe Arlington. No offense,
there's-
KJ.
Tax,
Yeah. I mean, they basically. We won't get into that. There's a good
Yeah.
documentary about that and how that
Yeah.
all happened.
Sure, there's a couple backdoor deals there. By the way, Dave, real quick, just to circle back on your love and money thing, the founder of eHarmony, Mr. Neil Clark Warren. You want to guess his net worth?
I will say I will say 205 million.
Who's this?
The
Dude,
founder,
it's got to be higher than
the
that.
founder of eHarmony.
Can I bump mine? 405 million.
Okay, I don't know if that's against the rules.
I'm gonna say 305 million, just to stick with his theme of something 5.
$500 million.
They were the OG.
They were the OG.
I don't know if they predated Match.com, but
Let me see.
actually, what's the Farmers Only guy worth? Or gal?
He's got another job.
You don't have to be lonely, Dylan. Try Farmers
True.
Only.
It's true, David.
I remember seeing that when I first moved to Lubbock, and I thought it was a joke. And then I thought it was just a thing like they were running ads in Lubbock. It was a regional one. I was like, okay, there's a lot of, farming and ranching out here, cotton farms and whatnot. No, it's a thing across the table. Midwest, all the way, Oklahoma, northward, Mizzou. Is eHarmony still around?
Yes, it is. As is Match, but eHarmony seems to be taking the cake in terms of founders with the highest net worth.
I once had a profile on pretty much all of those dating apps, all of them.
That you made, or that somebody
no,
made for you?
no,
Okay.
the lovely followers of Grandex,
Hmm.
they got a hold of my email and they thought it'd be fun that they just signed me up for everything. So
What's your email?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Doesn't the Bumble lady, don't they live here? Isn't Bumble out of Austin or is that Hinge?
it's hard to say.
Ooh,
Tinder.
No idea.
That doesn't matter.
Somebody's out of Austin.
One of them is.
People are out of Austin. That's true.
I've seen some brand activations in Austin. Let's just say
I
that.
feel like Bumble does a lot of those, where they have like the 4-cent cups.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Or like these really cheap hats that like light up.
those big black trucker hats that say Bumble on them. I think
Yeah,
I see those are everywhere.
during South by, you'll see like the cool guys wearing them like to the bars. Like, oh,
Yeah,
this dude does dating.
this
apps.
guy
Very
goes
cool.
on dates. That's cool.
That's awesome,
Very
man.
cool.
You must have some money.
It's like a one. They have Eisenhower's or Augustine drink tickets. It's like, oh yeah, like here you go. Like I got you guys.
They still doing drink tickets?
I think so.
Man, was that fun and easy banter, or are we about to hop into fun and easy banter? We kind of let that get away from us.
Well, let's knock out Butcher Box, and then we can keep talking about fun and easy stuff.
did
if
you
want.
just say Butcher Box?
I did. Oh, new but old new sponsor alert. New but old.
I can't remember when we had them. Was
Running
it
it
at
back.
a previous podcast?
Running it back sponsor
we
alert.
had him on the mail-in.
Oh, really?
So this is a circling back.
There we
first.
go. Oh, so it's a new sponsor. It's a straight up new sponsor alert then.
I'm pretty stoked. I'll just say it because at the beginning of lockdown, I started getting back into Butcher Box because I didn't want to go to the store. I think a lot of people were doing that.
Can I just say that yesterday I got my Butcher Box in the mail, and let's just say maybe there's a ribeye that I pulled and it is in my refrigerator currently.
Did a ribeye last night.
I'm doing a ribeye tonight, and it is from Butcher Box. We'll report back. High expectations because I've had their stuff before, and it is fantastic.
let's talk about it. Every month, Butcher Box, I botched that, ships a curated selection of high-quality meat right to your home. Dylan, free of antibiotics, free of added hormones. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Each box has 9 to 11 pounds of meat, enough for 24 individual meals. That's a lot of meals.
There's a lot of meat in there.
There's a lot of meat in there. And check this out. This Thanksgiving, Butcher Box is giving you something extra to be grateful for. It's very, very easy just to have it. You get home, even if you get home a little late and it's sitting out there, they've got it all packed in with the insulation and I assume the dry ice and whatnot.
Yes.
It's all chilled. Never be without something to cook for dinner because there's always meat in the freezer. You can never have too much meat in the freezer. I know I've thought about getting a second freezer for my garage just to put meat in.
Wow.
That your future son is
Wow.
gonna like steal beer out of, right?
Yeah.
Dude,
Okay.
get a deep freezer.
Should I get one?
Yeah.
I'm going to need it because
That's for serious meat people.
I have got a surplus of Butcher Box meat. I can customize my box or go with one of theirs. Either way, I get exactly what I want. It's a no-brainer. It's the best meat shipped right to my door, which means one less trip to the grocery store. You know, we like to be optimistic. We like to say next year's going to look different than this year. We hope that's the case. I don't know. There might be a time where I don't want to go back to the grocery store. I only go if I have to now. I definitely don't go for meat because I'm using Butcher Box.
Well, the convenience factor.
Convenience.
Got a little spoiled with all that in 2020, I think, and it's nice. It's been a nice change of
Absolutely.
pace, man.
They've even got 100% grass-fed and finished beef options, free-range organic chicken, heritage pork, wild-caught Alaskan salmon, and sugar and nitrate-free bacon. Have you tried the nitrate-free bacon?
I have not, but they did send me some, so I will report back on that as well.
You'll like it.
Again, high expectations.
I remember it from last go-around with the Butcher Box. It was very, very good. Right now, Butcher Box is offering new members a turkey for free in their first box. What?
Come on.
Are you kidding?
Just in time for tea giving?
Just in time for tea giving. I don't know if people are calling it that, but it is more efficient than saying Thanksgiving. That's an entire turkey for free in your first box. Just go to butcherbox.com/circlingback. Again, butcherbox.com/circlingback. That's a deal, dude. Did they give
fantastic.
Did you get a turkey?
I didn't get a turkey.
Oh,
I got pork,
Brett.
I got bacon, I got chicken, I got ground beef, and I got some steaks.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to
I mean,
follow up.
They took care of me.
I'll get you a turkey, Dylan.
You can get me a turkey.
I'll get you a turkey.
Don't promise me a turkey if you can't deliver a turkey.
In honor of Will DeFreeze being out,
Yeah, he would have done that.
he
That
would
would have
love
been
it.
nice.
Will love turkey.
I'm going through their stuff right now. I'm also a Butcher Box user, non-spawn, and the pork tenderloin,
Pork
Okay.
tendies.
pork tendies, little slow cooker in the crock pot.
Wow, man. Look at
My
this
man.
guy.
It's Instant Pot season, so
It is.
let's go. Hey, Brett and Randy,
Yeah.
what were you guys doing yesterday?
Oh,
Okay.
Randy just threw up the deuce
Can I
from his
do-
chair.
Randy doesn't have a mic. Can I fill in for Randy?
Come
Yeah.
sit. Come
Hey,
sit.
what's going
he can
on?
Come sit over here in Will's chair for a minute if he wants.
Yeah, do you want to talk into the mic like a big boy?
Come be a big boy, Randy.
there he
Oh,
is.
come on, little buddy.
No, he's got to.
He's got to bring his editing.
Oh, he's got
equipment.
to. He edits on the fly, folks. He does everything.
It's a
Oh,
nice
look at
shirt. We should. Whoa.
I don't
We
even
should do
have
more
that
of
Wash
those.
Media
him.
T-shirt.
Hey, you got to turn his
Did you,
mic up,
did
though,
you
Dave.
make that?
There you go.
No.
Young
Ask Will
Randy.
for it, but
If you're new here, this is Randy. He does our
Wow.
video production, wears XFL hats,
In small
Renegades.
t-shirts.
has dad jokes. What was this yesterday? Who signed off on it? Why'd you guys do this? What happened?
B&R Radio. Actually, I think it was
welcome
our
to the
R&B lunchtime radio. Dave texted us. What was it? Sunday night? Monday night at some point, and was like, "Hey, guess what? Brett and
Check it out.
Randy, you're doing content this week." I said, "Okay,
Content.
doing content." And at first, we were like, something for the optimized backers that I think everybody would enjoy. We're gonna do some sort of AMA podcast, etc. And then I was in the shower on Tuesday morning
thinking about me.
with Randy, and
You
I
guys
was
shower
like-
together.
shower pool, save the water.
Very
Dave.
cool.
We were like, or I was thinking, I'm just gonna do a radio show. Why don't we just do a radio show? And then we were gonna do it like a kind of a joke radio show that we taped to put out later. And then I was like, fuck it, we'll do it live. You know,
I did it live.
like the meme.
Mhm.
So
Bill O'Reilly.
yeah,
Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah, he said that once.
yeah. And so we spent the better part of our Tuesday morning figuring out how to do a live radio show to Patreon optimized backers only.
Who did the logo for y'all?
Randy did
That was me.
in like 10
That was
minutes.
pretty good.
You kidding me, Randy?
It's a, what
Pretty
is it? It's a
talented.
sandwich
It's a sandwich
for
an
lunch.
olive.
Is it just what, like clip art? Or did you actually make it?
Clark.
It's
called
it's a
Clark.
mix.
It's a mix. He mixed it. He chopped it and screwed it.
Yeah, I looked up.
I
vector
didn't mean to call you
sandwich.
out, but it is good. And it came
May-
together.
Maybe
fast,
Ricky, if it goes, he'll get us a polished one. We'll see. We'll see.
Are you guys gonna do this regularly, or I mean, how's it going?
It seems like people liked it, so
I think that's up to y'all, to be honest with you.
okay.
I don't know. Did you catch any of
It's always up to the backers.
R&B
really.
Lunchtime Radio yesterday, Dylan?
I listened to about 10 to 15 minutes of it.
Okay.
Full disclosure, when it went live, I couldn't figure out how to get on the damn thing. So I had to wait till you posted
Shocking.
the audio file to Patreon before I could listen.
It's just Amazon Prime. All you had to do is.
Oh, that explains why I couldn't get it to
Yeah,
work.
you just have to
then.
link your accounts.
For me, I think it was easier doing it via desktop than my phone because it wanted to open up like Safari and sign into Patreon through that.
Yeah.
And then I had to remember my password. It was tough.
I ran into a
tough
dead
being
end
old.
when it asked me to log into Patreon because I don't know our login offhand.
Sure.
Well, okay, you want me to tell you?
No, please
I-
don't.
I'm glad I'm almost glad you didn't because I'm nervous that would have like crashed the stream, because we were running it through Circling Back,
Oh,
and if you logged in through Circling Back, you could have ran into issues.
I
don't know.
see. Okay.
Hey, shout out to the Will Mommies. Our first ever live call was a Will Mommy. Right?
She
Heather.
shouts to Heather. Yeah, Heather
major
was
shouts.
the first ever live call, which was kind of fun doing live calls, honestly.
It's exciting.
It's something we've never done. You
Yeah.
know,
You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
When
so,
we were kicking around the Friday Patreon episodes, that we talked maybe like, hey, what if we did this live? And then we decided like, that could get out of hand.
I saw that your second color was Kim Jong Bro.
Oh, was that?
Was it?
Was that?
Yeah.
I just know
That-
it's Brandon.
This dude's been around for a minute. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Calling from.
he supports us, man.
Major shouts to Matt Swizzy.
Yes,
the
Swizzy. We had a
Ontario
dude call
backer?
in from Ontario.
Whoa.
Is he the tall guy that's gonna throw down on Dylan?
No, that's the Vancouver guy.
They can
We
all
have-
they can all try.
They're right next door, though.
No.
Ontario and Vancouver.
Okay.
Are
Pretty
they
sure.
neighbors? Yeah.
Yeah.
Twin
I
cities.
call it
that's
Vontario.
Yeah, pretty much.
That would be an awesome name for like a high school 5-star basketball recruit.
Vontario.
Ontario.
That's a good name.
Keep it. Oh. Ontario Rough.
Did you guys have fun doing it?
2K character.
We did.
Yeah.
I mean, we weren't really sure about like the content side of it, but I think it went well. I think we had fun.
No Baba Booies.
No
Nobody
Baba-
called in with that or
No,
F for right in the P.
no stats either to do the
They
bell.
kept it respectful, huh?
Good.
We found that we can mix music and sound effects and calls at the same time through this piece of equipment we have right here.
Yeah. Are you gonna get us sued by some like music production?
You know, I actually looked up like how radio shows like have rights to all that. They pay.
Yeah, they pay a lot
Yeah.
of money. So yeah, if Pearl Jam or Blues Traveler knocks on
They-
the door,
They might come at us.
yeah,
You
we're
guys are gonna-
extremely guilty.
You guys
Fine
are gonna
paywall.
you're gonna tank Wash Media over some fucking Blues Traveler. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we have a lawyer.
Well, yeah. Now that
Pro
we just
bono.
admitted guilt on the pod.
100%. No contest. Is that how they plead?
No, but whatever.
Anyway,
Yeah, we had fun. Dave checked in.
I did.
really?
Yeah. I kept trying to call in and it was busy. That's how hot these phone lines were.
Sheesh.
We had
People want to talk.
We had hundreds of calls.
I would
What?
like.
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
No, they did.
literally hundreds.
You
of
can
calls.
see like Can you
It
see
was
the
nuts.
numbers when they come through? Like
Yes.
you see it 972 or 214.
Yes. Your number came through as a number. Some people's came in as names. Some
Okay.
people's came in as their like parents' names.
How do we have so many call-ins? I mean, where was this announced that this was going
just
live?
on Patreon?
Yeah, they just
And we
got the
threw a tweet up,
notification.
too.
So of the 4-ish thousand patrons,
Yeah.
hundreds of them
We
called
had
in.
200 plus calls.
Holy shit!
Now
People
hold
wanna
on.
talk.
Is that uniques?
I don't know. I'll have to go back and
That's
check
a serious
the stats on
conversion
that.
rate.
Dylan, you familiar with this term uniques?
Yeah.
I'm very familiar
Unique
with uniques.
callers.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
could have been people calling multiple times.
I would like to see your
Yeah.
com score.
I have the
Yeah.
the
Pull the
app.
numbers.
Yeah, I could. We had also hundreds of viewers, which I think is definitely unique.
Okay.
Viewers? What do you mean viewers?
Because you can,
Listeners.
yeah, you can see like live how many people we have, but as far as listens after the fact, who knows?
Yeah.
Potentially millions.
It was fun. I think it went well. I think we were a little like frazzled to begin with, but R&B Lunchtime Radio, who knows?
Are you
Frazzled,
upset
huh?
that you didn't get B&R?
Well, to be honest, Brett said B&R, and then he immediately said R&B because it sounds better.
Sounds
Because
better.
It does, and plus people think Bleacher Report.
Yeah, R&B. It's just kind of like we didn't play any R&B, which maybe we'll have to do next week. But yeah, I'll cede the first spot.
Okay.
Being
Well, I'm
Good
glad
job,
it
guys.
sounded fun. I listened. I didn't listen to the entire hour plus, but I listened to enough to know that nothing too embarrassing was done or said.
cancel Little D,
You
Yeah,
did cancel the Little D.
Who's Little D?
Duncanville,
Duncanville. Randy canceled Duncanville.
Why'd you cancel Duncanville?
because I said I want to come to your ranch for Christmas.
I would rather
Aw,
do.
Randy.
I get that.
Randy.
That's fine.
You know,
Remember
maybe
when we Stan Mute canceled our hometowns at one point,
Yeah.
and you guys all canceled Saratoga? I was like, what the
The
fuck?
Tugs, man. Randy, you not going home for Thanksgiving?
No, it was a question for one of the backers. If we had to go,
Answer my question, though.
no, not for Thanksgiving.
Oh, you should invite him to yours.
I probably should. I should.
I mean, I don't. I get why you wouldn't, but you should.
Yeah, I mean, it's Randy.
Yeah.
He's gonna like do origami for your mom.
Yeah. Thanks, Randy.
Oh,
Actually, my mom would probably flip out. She'd probably love every
What would you
second of
trust
that.
Randy to bring to the Thanksgiving table as a side dish?
Dude, I know exactly what I'd bring.
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
No, sweet potato casserole. That's
Yeah?
that's our family special.
Oh.
Okay.
Little brown sugar,
See
some
about
butter, some marshmallows. That's about it.
marshmallow, eh?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
sweet.
yeah, they
potato
go on
casserole.
that for sure.
Is it stuffing or dressing?
Stuffing. No G. Stuffing.
Stuff. It just sounds weird to me. It sounds like you just pull it, like you just pull it out of a turkey and put it on your plate.
Well, don't.
I
Some
know
people
that-
do.
You,
I know, but it's just gross to me.
I'm gonna really blow your mind. So me growing up in the Little D, no one's calling it that. Damn
The
it,
dunk.
Randy. In the South-ish, whatever you consider Texas. My mom, however, being from New York, specifically Western New York, sneaky shout, we called it stuffing,
Mm-hmm.
but we never it never went inside of the turkey.
Oh yeah.
I think
Oh.
my family's the exact same way. I think we've always called it that, but you just put it in one of those what do you call it?
A classy.
Ceramic. Those glass, clear glass.
a big
The,
ramekin.
Pyrex.
Thank you, a Pyrex.
I feel like it's not a
That's-
Pyrex. I feel like there's a
It
better
is.
name.
It's
Is it?
Pyrex.
It's a
Pyrex sounds
yeah.
like Tupperware.
No, Pyrex is those big glass things you put in the oven.
They get hot as
Clear.
fuck too.
I know with a Pyrex jar you can whip some work on the stove, if you know what I mean.
I'll whip some work, bitch.
Okay. Okay.
We
I
have
mean,
a
what-
Pyrex plug too, by the way.
We have a Pyrex plug.
The same.
Do we
plug-
really?
The
That's good to
same.
know.
The same plug that is Instant Pot.
Actually, believe it or not, I do have a Pyrex at home.
I do too.
We usually just put ours in China.
Sneaky shout to Pyrex. China.
I'm gonna miss that.
You eat off fine China.
For Thanksgiving we do.
How much China do you have in your house right now? Or you? I mean,
I'm not gonna. I never disclosed that
two
publicly,
weddings
dude.
deep. I
You
feel like
kidding
that's
me?
just.
I have theorized that China is phasing out of people's
Ooh.
homes these days.
I don't want China.
I hope so. That means
There's,
mine's
you know how
worth more.
expensive that shit is, and you use it once or twice a year.
Yeah.
We used it
Nah.
for Easter.
China.
And people
At our
display it like
house.
no one wants to see your China displayed in a big cabinet. That's
Oh,
not.
You are
you're wrong about
triggering
that.
people.
Oh,
right
I know,
now,
I know.
Joe.
Everyone's grandparents have this in their home. Some of their parents have them in their home, but it's not really a thing anymore.
See, this is from the guy who has stacks and
It's
stacks of
outdated.
muscle milk in his cabinet.
It's outdated. It is.
That's the best part about it. I mean, if it's outdated and people aren't, they're hiding it or phasing it out. It means it's the value of those who have it's going up.
Only going up.
That's how it works, like cryptocurrency.
I don't think people buy it as an investment, though.
Oh, it's a
Investment
unique opportunity that you missed out on, unfortunately for you.
Yeah, I will probably never be a China person.
It's just fancy plates.
It's just fancy plates, yeah,
Yeah.
with like gold, gold edging on it and stuff. Like,
Oh,
ooh.
down home Randy is
Ooh.
gonna act like he drinks out of a Dixie cup. on
Oh, we
Thanksgiving.
can't put those in the dishwasher. We got to wash them by hand. Shut up.
Yeah.
You do. That's true.
I
We have a
know.
number of things you can't put in the dishwasher.
You could just go to Goodwill and get some plates that look fancy and put them in the cabinet and not have no idea of the difference.
That's not true.
I'm
You
not
don't have
supposed
the
to
eye
put
for
my
it.
wine glasses in the dishwasher, but I do anyway.
Once
Once
just do
out
it
of
on the top rack.
once out of every 20. Oh yeah, you got to go
Top rack, you're fine.
Once out of every 20 times though, it does break, but you just pick it up.
So I always thought that the issue wasn't that they break; it's that it can affect the taste of the wine with the soap the dishwasher soap can get into the glass and just over time alter the taste to the sophisticated palate. Not mine.
Not us.
But I have been known to, if I get something direct, if I get a glass, like I'm going to make coffee or a smoothie or something, I get it out of the rack, out of the dishwasher. I will rinse it first because I can smell, if I can smell dishwasher detergent, it's going to bother me.
Ooh,
I don't
not
like
me.
the thought that I'm drinking.
That just smells clean to me, and I like it.
I know it's overkill.
I think
I'm just keeping a buck with you, okay?
I'm with both of you on this.
Oh boy.
He's got both of us.
It is.
Because if I smell it when I'm like, especially with water, something that doesn't have a taste, and I'm just like inhaling bleach, it feels like
Yeah.
I'm down for the roller coaster ride there, but I don't want it that all the time.
Why was the internet so obsessed with drinking bleach like 7 years ago? Like, why was that the number one insult?
It cures coronavirus.
But this is pre-COVID. Do you remember that? People were just like, "Oh, drink bleach."
Oh,
It was like an
it's just saying,
insult.
it's just saying kill yourself.
Yeah.
I know, it's just very mean.
It was like
It's mean-spirited times.
2014's jump off a bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember Tide Pods?
Were
were
people
like,
actually eating those?
I think
I
children.
think like
were.
4 people ate them, and then
Yeah.
It's all those Gen Zers. They were eating them.
Why would you do
I
that?
feel like Randy's fraternity.
I could see
ate
you eating a Tide
Pods.
Pod, Randy.
Yeah.
Dude, no, only Cascade pods. I'm classy.
Oh, that's
See,
probably
look at
worse. Yeah.
Fucking Randy. Just sitting there with a keyboard in his hand. Well, fucking.
What is
Oh,
exactly
beep,
you're
bop, boop.
doing with the keyboard?
I'm
Beep,
switching
bop,
between the two cameras.
He's live edit.
It looks like you're playing a guitar.
He's in dork mode, man. Let him do his thing.
Would you put it past Randy to have like a electric piano guitar?
No.
That'd
Yeah.
be dope.
Randy still plays Guitar Hero.
Are you really good at the drums? Are you really good at the drums?
No, no,
You put off good at the drums.
no.
vibe.
I wanted to be a drummer in 5th grade. We had a little like test of what instrument if you're going to go in band in 6th grade. I was like, I want to do the drums, and the lady was like, a lot of people don't play the drums, like they're not good enough, so we're just not gonna let
What?
you. I was like,
So
what?
where
I'm
did
like,
they put you?
I was a trumpeter.
Yeah, I could see you working a trumpet.
So we had that test, and they looked at me and like my very average hands, and they're like, "Well, you're got a percussion," and thus began my career as a snare drum aficionado.
They said like the top people are in rhythm and like do that, and you probably just didn't make it. They didn't even look at my test results. I was like, well, I could have been a
It was
famous drummer. Who knows?
like legit. The guy, I can remember. I think it was Mr. Shine. Grabs your hands, and he just starts like analyzing your hands, your fingers, and he's like,
Dude, I love
and
that.
you're like, what's that mean?
Oh man,
This guy
that's
just
funny.
he had the touch. He looks at your hands. He's like, no, Dave.
Yeah.
get
Yeah,
over here."
he knew I broke this
That's
middle
a
finger.
pianist
in,
hand right there.
I
Guys
broke
knew
this
I,
finger in 3rd grade.
Y'all knew I was a cellist.
No.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I was a cellist back in the day, to the point where I went to I didn't practice at all, but it was just one of those things I was kind of naturally had a knack for, and we had like a state music competition, and I was the first chair in my orchestra. Shouts to Saratoga Orchestra, and
You were first chair?
I was first presidential chair, they called it.
Damn, presidential shit.
Didn't
George Bush.
Just could not give less of a fuck about it.
dude, that sounds like your first chair chillist.
Yeah,
Dude, you
exactly.
did not give a damn.
Did not give a damn, David. And I went, and they go, "Have you considered looking into a school like Juilliard, like the premier music school in the world,
Premiere.
premier?" And I was like, "Nah, I kind of want to like see where the sports thing goes." Turns out that didn't work out, so maybe I should be a cellist.
It's never too late, Brett.
Yeah,
I did not know that
Right.
about you.
Yeah,
Interesting.
should really tickle the strings, you know.
This is a good
This
show.
makes me think about our conversation the other day. Piano or guitar?
Piano bar or
No,
guitar
no, no.
guy?
If you want to be piano guy
if
or
you're
guitar
dope
guy.
at one of those, which would you be dope?
Here's
at?
why I like piano. If I am at a nice bar, if I'm at the Driscoll or one of the, a nice bar in Austin, and they have a piano, and you're there and you're aw shucks, your buddy's like, dude, go play Great Balls of Fire or something, Lucille, do something. You go, okay, I'll go do it, and that's a possibility, and and that can bring the house down. Whereas guitar guy,
Totally 100% agree with you.
thank you.
If you are well-rounded at the piano and can play like popular songs, you are an absolute hit anywhere you go. You can't wow a whole crowd with a guitar
No, you're gonna
unless you're like Jimmy Page or something. But You know, I mean,
Slash shows up.
but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
you can play very recognizable songs with a piano and make it sound just awesome.
Also, the thing that I like about the piano is you don't have to have the awkward eye contact looking at the people listening to you. Where guitar guy, you're gonna make some people uncomfortable because they're like kind of watching you, and if you're doing it around like your squad and there's like 8 of y'all, you're like, please don't look at me when you're singing and playing. Like that's a little weird for me, at least. It makes me uncomfortable. It's a little too intimate, is what I'm trying to say. Piano, you're either looking down at the keys, or you're looking at the music, or you're just looking ahead, or you're doing Elton John. You're fucking standing up, flaunting that ass.
EJ, man, that dude can tickle some ivory.
No one's tickled
I've seen
more
it.
ivory.
I've seen it.
This
Big
is
red
how you do
piano,
it.
man, just going off.
I don't know. Like I get where you're coming from here, but if you rip out a guitar, and you're like not Bonfire guy, but like if you are Bonfire guy, you bring out like a little Mumford & Sons, and you just get the people going.
Wow, he's bonfire guy. That's what he wants to be.
I don't know if I want to be that guy.
Bonfire
but
guy
like,
stinks.
Bonfire.
If you start playing Mumford & Sons around me, and I'm in a bonfire, you're going in the bonfire.
Your guitar's going in the bonfire.
I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of a situation where it would
Dude,
be really
freaking
cool
Avett.
Avett Brothers, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Salmon Dolls.
they played it forever.
I brought Dirk up on stage.
I don't know. I agree with you. I'm trying to ride for guitar guy a little bit here because
It's more accessible than a piano.
yeah, I'm trying to think of a situation
You
where
can't
you
bring
can,
a
like,
piano to a bonfire.
You can't.
You can't bring a synthesizer.
Please don't pull that out of my bonfire.
Is there any situation
my
where
guitar?
you can play electric guitar and like rip
See,
something?
That to me would be sick.
Yeah, but I don't think there's any scenario.
Johnny Be Good.
Yeah, you just like thunderstruck live from your buddy's deck.
Eruption. What if you just you're at you walk up to the bonfire and you just plug in your Fender amp.
And you get that like before
Like, hey
it
man, we're
plugs
trying
in.
to chill over
Yeah, we're just
here.
kind of having a couple drinks. Okay. Eruption.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I'd like to be piano guy, but guitar guy has a place in the world.
Right. I'm not canceling guitar. I'm just saying for me personally, I would like to be piano guy. I wish
Okay.
I'd had piano lessons growing up. Maybe
Plus,
my
they're-
yet to be named son will play piano.
Plus, there are too many guitar guys. You want to stand out? Be a piano guy.
Yeah, we went to Texas State. We know a little something about guitar guys.
Just pop the tailgate down.
Yeah.
Hey,
sit
Bill.
on that some. Hey, Bill.
Ryan Bingham played in the back of a truck.
Yeah.
It's a true story.
Texas State.
You see Chase Rice and Tim Tebow went live.
Yeah. They might catch that.
I missed it, Dave. I'm sorry.
I'd
You
rather.
sent it after the fact.
I did.
Yeah, I'm not tuning into that. I'll just be nice and say.
What do you
that.
think? Do you think they talked about the election or
Yeah.
just like the effect on like I don't know Ukraine or something? Like
Probably.
under a Biden administration versus.
You got to think Chase Rice is tied into the geopolitical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
Oh man.
Well, that was fun. Bone and what was the show called? Randy and
The Morning
Brett?
Bone.
Morning Bone. No, that's Jared's thing.
Yeah. What? R&B Lunchtime
R&B
Radio. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Catch us
yeah, I
next
heard you
week
guys
on
trying to do
Tuesday.
radio guy
Yeah,
voice a
hey.
little bit.
Did you like
11:51 in the AM.
Do you like our transitions where we would go to fake break and just play Pearl Jam for a little bit?
No, I missed that.
Yeah.
Oh man, that
And
was
we'd
good
come
stuff.
back and be like R&B. Radio
It, was,
lunchtime hour.
it almost was like a real radio show.
Weren't you guys just hitting smelling salts during the fake breaks?
Yeah.
Nice.
Sick.
All right. Well, thank you, Randy.
I'm gonna
Go back to your
you-
go back to your
back
shanty.
to my corner.
Go back to the nerd desk.
Turn that mic down.
Good job, Randy.
Way to go, Randy. You did it. Big week for Randy fans. What do we call the Trimbackers?
Dude, yeah.
Dude, Trimbacki Nation standing up,
The trim backers.
hooting and hollering. We were going to do some burner talk.
I moved it.
You did?
Yeah, I moved it down.
Oh, because we just...
because we have 3 reads left and we're 44 minutes. That's why.
Fucking Randy had to come over here and get on the mic. Well, you want to talk about figs real quick?
Yeah, let's talk figs, man.
They're celebrating the awesome healthcare professionals putting themselves on the front lines this holiday season. They are the new icons, the risk takers doing more than we can ever imagine. Their game never stops.
Mm-hmm.
It don't ever stop. Celebrating healthcare professionals is something we like to do, and these awesome scrubs, they help them perform at their best. So check out Figs. You might know the co-host of the Mail-In, Sally DeFries. Did she change her name yet? Is she going by Sally DeFries?
I think so.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
If she doesn't, that's her choice. And who am I?
Right.
She's a big fan of Figs, and I am too. It's likely that you have some new icons in your life. You know, somebody who's in the healthcare realm, right?
Of course.
We all do.
Well,
Sally
Sally,
being,
yeah.
Front and center. It's the perfect holiday gift so they can conquer the most challenging 24/7 game there is. It's engineered with the same technology and innovation in athletic wear to tackle any 12-plus hour shift. I don't wear anything that's not athletic wear based these days. I need that kind of tech material, and I like that that's getting used by our healthcare professionals, because I understand like how nice it is to have something breathable and loose, and it looks good too, importantly. Join Figs in celebrating them. Gift them the best scrubs in the world, exactly what they deserve. They've got the Figs proprietary, I believe it's the Fion X fabric, features Silvadur, trademarked, antimicrobial and 4-way stretch technology. They're also moisture wicking, anti-wrinkle, and are ridiculously soft. Plus, lots of pockets. Can never have too many pockets. Some of their styles include over 10 pockets, which is incredibly useful when you have like a stethoscope, a pen light, scissors, tape, alcohol pads, etc., or whatever else. If you want to just walk around wearing Figs, putting some dope stuff in your pockets, do that, man. It's good looking plus comfort. They got the straight leg pants. They've got the classic V-neck tops, athletic inspired crew neck tops, and jogger pants. Every set of Figs features 4-way stretch tech and innovative details designed to improve fit and comfort, like yoga waistbands, leg gussets. Is that how you say that? Doesn't matter. I'm going to botch something. And button plackets. How about that, man? And guess what? We have a 15% offer for you. Figs wants you to wear the scrubs you deserve. 15% off your first order using code STEAM15. That's code STEAM15 at checkout. And if you're not working on the front lines, thank someone that is with perfect holiday gifts like Figs. Figs 15% off. Again, STEAM15 at checkout. Get ready to love your scrubs. So remember, head to wearfigs.com, promo code STEAM15 at checkout for 15% off. How about that?
Good stuff, Dave.
Hey, you know what else is good stuff? We got to give a shout out to all the vets out there.
Oh, yeah.
I know this is in your breaking news, but I couldn't wait because I just want to thank them.
Okay.
It's Veterans Day.
Shouts to all our veterans out there. We appreciate you. Thank you for
Absolutely.
your service.
Cosign. Thank you for
This
your
is your day. Enjoy it.
Wasn't yesterday the birthday of the Marines?
Yes, sir.
That's correct.
Happy birthday to the Marine Corps.
Happy
yesterday.
belated. I apologize.
Big
for
ups
not-
to the Marines.
Big ups to all of the armed services.
Yes, we
I
support
celebrate all of them. You want to rank your favorites though?
them. No, I'll put them all at number one. How about that?
Who's your favorite vet?
My favorite vet.
Mm-hmm.
Pop. U.S. Navy.
Nice.
Yeah, I've got family who served. I'll go with them.
My grandpa, Lieutenant Colonel Howard Ruff. We don't have to really power rank the vets. I was just
Yeah,
teasing.
it'd be weird.
I didn't know if you had anybody you wanted to shout out.
My Uncle Bob. How about that?
Hey, Uncle Bob.
Shouts to Uncle Bob. Shouts to I think we have listeners who are a member of each
I
arm of
guarantee-
the armed services.
I know Marine. I know Army.
I know Navy.
I know Navy.
I don't know, Coast Guard maybe.
Coast Guard, I feel like I've talked to a dude.
Okay. Space Force is up in the air.
I don't think we have any Space Force.
If
Not
you are
yet.
a Space Force member, please reach out.
We would like to hear from you.
We need a Navy SEAL. I'm just going to say it.
Just
We need somebody in
listening
special
to
ops.
like circling back on the low while they're doing their thing. That'd
Yeah.
be so tight.
That would be. They're just doing recon.
Are we going to talk this burner account situation or just talk master stuff?
I kind of want to just fetishize Navy SEAls some more.
Oh, okay.
No, we could do both. We don't have
let's,
to talk.
let's sneak this one in.
The burner?
Yeah. So, Dean Browning, who is this is what his Twitter bio says, former Lehigh County Commissioner, a proud pro-life and pro-Second Amendment Christian conservative, dedicated to enacting common sense solutions to keep America great.
Pragmatic.
Right-wing politician, right?
Just a classic modern conservative.
He got caught up in a little I forgot to switch to my burner account situation.
Oh.
And kind of embarrassing. He looks to be a middle-aged
Hold
white
on.
generic white man.
Yeah, I think he is. I don't see what's so embarrassing. What did he tweet?
He responded. He said, well, I should probably get the full context here. I mean, he's deleted it, so it's no longer there. So I don't
Well, I think
know
he responded
exactly.
to his own tweet.
Okay.
His actual from his Dean Browning account, which
Okay.
also verified for the record.
Yes, and he says, I'm a black gay guy, and I can personally say that Obama did nothing for me. My life only changed a little bit, and it was for the worse. Everything is so much better under Trump, though. I feel respected, which I never do when Democrats are involved.
This is a mega tough scene.
It's a mega tough scene. He's
Maybe a MAGA tough scene.
he
Look what I did. I coined something.
claims to be a gay black guy.
Well, from the looks of it, he is a white man.
Yeah, he's extremely white.
So he forgot to switch over. So he clearly had a burner
Yes.
that he was using to engineer conversations, create a little bit of dissent.
Here's the thing, though. He later claims in a follow-up tweet, he says, regarding the tweet that is going viral from my account, I was quoting a message that I received earlier this week from a follower. Sorry if context was not clear. Trump receive record minority votes and record LGBTQ votes. Many people won't say it vocally, but do so in private. And he would even later tag the person who said it. I think the person that he tagged was his burner account.
Oh,
Right.
Which his name is Dan Purdy.
That is the burner.
That's the burner. So he's basically going all in. He's leaning into it a little bit, and he's even trying.
So, did you see how the plot thickened?
No.
This is where it gets real bizarre. So, from that account, the Dan Purdy account, which is a burner account that he was trying to switch to and tweet under, but he failed to. Posted a video shortly thereafter of a black man claiming to be Purdy himself. It said, I sent that message to Dean. Dean accidentally posted it somehow. That's the end of the story. He said, no, he's not a sock puppet. I know I'm not a bot. Okay, so here's the video. I'm looking at a guy, appears to be a black man, and saying that. So I guess that's the end of it, right? Many people are noting that this is Patti LaBelle's adopted son.
Oh my gosh.
And who apparently has some views that are in line with Dean Browning, so he may have some relationship with him and he's covering for him. I don't know.
So the burner account, the Dan Purdy account, the avatar is just it's a what do you call it? It's an animation. It's not a real person.
Cartoon.
Yeah, sure, cartoon. But he said in one of his tweets, he says, "My gay black ass will be the first in line Tuesday when I reelect Donald Trump." Like he's saying some really questionable shit to try and really get into character here. And he always talks about being black and gay. Like he just keeps reiterating.
Just got to hammer that point home.
Yeah.
Well, he was clearly trying to make it appear that Trump had a larger following in those communities,
Right.
which I think, to his credit, to be fair, he did do well and better than he did in 2016 with, I think, both of those categories, with minorities and LGBTQ community. I think that's true.
Just the toughest of scenes for Dean,
I need to go consult Nate Silver.
for Dean Browning here.
then you're right. He absolutely did.
But this is just such a tough scene, and it just made me wonder if anybody in here has a burner, if they want to admit it right now. I'm mainly thinking about Brett. I think you put off the most burner vibes.
I do.
Yeah.
Why? I just do it. I
You
have
kinda come
4 different ones on Reddit that I post about all the time.
I just feel like you come from a burner environment. I feel like Barstool is kind of the swamp as far as burner accounts go. Not in a bad way. Like, they probably do really good content with it, and it probably makes them a lot of money. But I feel like you are more likely than us to have it.
Yeah. No, I've never had a burner account.
Okay.
I haven't thought about having one because I just don't need one, I guess. But there was some burner accounts floating around back in the day from others.
Okay. Don't expose anybody.
No chance would I expose anybody, but I just don't have one. What is the purpose of a burner account? Is it just to defend yourself?
Defend yourself. So famously,
look what KD did, man.
KD,
Yeah.
Patrick Reed's wife. There is an account. I wish I had the handle that actively goes out of its way to defend Patrick Reed, and like golf Twitter knows it's her,
Yeah.
and it's still tweets. She still tweets. It's either her or her brother or one of the people that are involved, because you know how that's her brother is his caddy, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's to direct the conversation, just
Sure.
socially engineer it.
Wasn't there a basketball coach? Was it the Sixers?
Yeah, was it their
Their
GM?
GM,
He had to
yeah.
resign over
Really?
a burner. Yeah.
Oh gosh, I missed that. I have never had a burner on social media. However, I admit that I have had burners when I used to write for TFM, and that was just to steer the comments away from how they typically went, and that was derogatory, nasty stuff. Yeah, I had a couple of them actually,
You were
Okay.
tired.
but I never got I never said anything mean or anything. I would just be like, I forget. I would just try and change the
The narrative.
the
you were trying to steer the conversation,
and
in a
that's just
different
because
direction.
I was just trying to control the mob, because it was ugly at times. No, I didn't always have to do it, but sometimes I would post in there from
That's
a
a thankless job, trying to moderate the TFM comments.
yeah. It got out of hand fairly often, and way out of hand.
You were looking for Brian Colangelo
Yes.
in his secret Twitter account, where he was criticizing top players such as Markelle Fultz, Joel Embiid, disclosing
Wow.
sensitive information, outlining team strategy, just all sorts of stuff.
That's weird.
Just weird, man. I guess that's part of the.
Yeah.
If you're new to social media, like if you're, a person in the older demographic, and like you get Twitter and you think, wow, maybe I can use this to my advantage. I can create some dissent about, XYZ player. And when contract time comes around, I can, maybe the narrative, the public opinion on him shifted, and it'll give us more leverage in negotiations. I don't know what his end was, but I think he ended up resigning, which I don't know. It's just weird. I don't think he should be. I don't know where he's working now, but it's not like it should preclude him from getting employment. But damn, that's embarrassing.
I wonder if burners in general have more impact on the sports world, especially. I mean, I get that there's political burners and bots and whatnot, but are there agents in there that are digging into guys or spreading information and smoke where there may be fire in the real world? Got to be, right?
Yeah, I mean, NFL especially, if you look at how the Jay Glazers, the Adam Schefters of the world are used as tools
Yeah.
for
Absolutely.
when Dez has got an agreement coming up, or his contract's up, he's got to re-sign a deal. Then you start seeing Adam Schefter being hearing things about a video of Dez in a Walmart parking lot, and everybody's like, oh damn, and that's probably getting leaked from front offices.
Absolutely.
I think that's pretty common amongst the league.
Absolutely.
I don't know. That happened that was 6 or 7 years ago. But I remember when that was all going down, it was weird because the video never got leaked. I think Adam Schefter might have said he saw the video, and it was just dude, this is dirty, man. I think they did similar stuff to Zeke. But yeah, it's pretty common. So I think that's one way that using a burner could be useful.
Sure. I do have two Instagram accounts that I don't use that I guess I could start using them as burners. One's Garlic Baioli, which was supposed to be on my quest to find the world's best garlic aioli.
Bay is in queso is bay.
Yeah, right. And two is Hanging Chads, which was going to be
dude.
my political meme account.
Where were we when we talked about this? Weren't we
I think we were at a bar.
we were somewhere. I remember being a part of this plan, and we were really excited about it.
It could have been great. It would have been.
You
great
still have
to-
you still have it?
Hanging Chads on my phone, yeah, which was going to be the foremost liquidity is. Shouts
Wait,
to them.
wasn't it going to be a podcast, and it was three guys named Chad just talking politics and really young professional late 20s
humor
humor,
around the political
vibes?
sphere?
Yeah,
It could have been.
and it's called Hanging Chads. That's still got legs.
Yeah, it would have been great to launch, a year ago. It would have had steam at this point, but
Yeah, especially with the ongoing global pandemic.
yeah. I still have it. We could spin it up after.
You and Randy, I'm going to
Yeah.
text y'all tomorrow. You guys need to get something going with that. No, I'm kidding.
Need the memes.
Hey, you guys want to talk Masters?
Yeah, I'm just reading through Dean Browning's TL over here, and this guy stinks. He's canceled. I can't get enough of this guy. What an idiot!
Dean Browning's a pretty dope name.
It is a good name, but what a absolute jackass this guy is.
You jackwagon.
What an idiot. Okay, let's talk Masters. I'm sorry.
So it's Masters week. I don't know if you guys have seen this.
Oh baby.
We did an entire we did 48 minutes on Too Much Dip Monday on the Masters. If you want just the most in-depth preview and primer for the Masters this week, go check out Too Much Dip. But last night was the Champions Dinner, and of course your defending champion is the Cat. And let's see that menu. I know we talked about this a while back, but I love the idea of going with the prime steak and chicken fajitas.
Yeah, he's kind of all over the place with this.
We've got the Augusta roll. That is the first course. Tempura shrimp, spicy tuna, avocado, eel sauce, tempura flakes, pickled ginger, wasabi, soy sauce. I'm cool with that.
Absolutely.
I mean, no one's doing sushi, steak, and fajitas. You don't see that combo.
I think it's only fajitas just with cuts of prime steak, right?
Prime steak and chicken fajitas. Oh, you could be right. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So sushi, fajitas, and then 3 different desserts.
Do you think anyone did a combo, 1 tortilla, chicken, and prime steak?
Brooks, he doesn't give a fuck.
Brooks doesn't have a green jacket.
All this sounds phenomenal.
Yeah.
I have to say.
It does. It really does.
I have to say.
Doubling up on the tempura, too, is
Yeah.
interesting.
What's a tempura flake?
Just probably fried like oil.
Okay.
It's hard to say. I
Is
have
it
no
those
idea.
crunchy things that are on the top?
It's got to be.
And normally on the menu it just says crunch.
Yeah. I feel like this is something you're not going to find at Mako, though. Probably not even at Ooch. It's like, Uchiko. Uchiko. This got me thinking.
Why do so many sushi rolls they just insist on adding cucumber to them? I don't get it. I hate it.
You don't like cucumber?
The crunch does not belong.
You know cucumber's a pickle.
I know. Cucumber stinks, first of all. It doesn't belong in sushi, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
The crunch is it doesn't fit the rest of the bite. It's just
You don't like the crunch in the
it's
sushi
like the lone
bite?
crunch inside of No, I hate it. Cucumber stinks. Get it out of my face.
Okay.
Keep going, dude.
No.
Let
Go
it out.
off,
I'm
King.
finished.
Yeah. All right.
And it's in every fucking roll. It's in every fucking roll. Why?
What do you think ZJ went with? Do you think he ordered just something off? Because this is the special. They don't have to eat this. They can order from the grill.
Imagine not eating this.
That would be insulting.
Tiger's like, you decided not to
Prime steak and chicken.
have the fajitas, huh?
Just weren't feeling the chicken fajitas, huh? Or the prime steak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they can get you some chicken tenders from Outback, huh? What do you think?
Dylan wins the Masters, and then he goes, and it's just
Chicken fried steak?
glizzy.
It's not glizzy.
Speaking of glizz, we got to talk about what the official Washed Media Masters dinner would be.
The official. Can we keep that up, Randy? I did want to point out the wine too.
Yeah, keep it up for inspiration.
Yeah, I like it. I like the vibe it's putting off.
Yeah. The wine is apparently extremely hard to get, and the Chardonnay right there has notes of apple, cinnamon, nutmeg, and clove, which up my alley.
Oh my God.
Goodness.
2015 Schaefer, which is a cab. Okay. let's
Red
go.
Shoulder Ranch.
And apparently
Napa Valley.
Stag's Leap is legit over in Napa.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, course number 1 for the Washed Media Champions Dinner.
I mean, it's chips and paste.
Tostitos, chips, and paste.
Yeah.
Can I throw peppers and hummus in there?
Oh, that is
You
your
know-
Super Bowl spread.
Yeah.
What is your deal with peppers and hummus?
It's a great little healthy snack, man. What's wrong with you?
Like you dip a pepper in hummus?
Yeah,
That's
bell
a thing.
pepper.
Oh.
That's a thing. It's just I remember the context that it was brought up in was
You ever done that?
Super Bowl parties.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like just straight up hummus.
Yeah, you dip a bell pepper in hummus, man. It's
Like
good.
no seasoning?
You know, realistically, if I'm at a Super Bowl party like these days, that is more likely what's going to be there for me, and I'm going to enjoy it. But I still like to pretend that I'm at like the late 20s Super Bowl party where it's just like
Wings and chips and
wings and
nuggets.
some za.
Yeah.
Maybe a party tray. Maybe a tray of Schlotsky sandwiches.
Yeah, I was just thinking more on I was trying to be health conscious a little
Yeah,
bit.
I get it.
We got to watch our figures, Dave. We're not young bucks anymore.
Immediately after, they bring out the it's either the soup or the chili.
Yeah.
Same thing, worded differently. It's either or.
Man, I Will needs to be here for this conversation because no one gets fired up about food like Will.
He's team soup, right?
Yeah. But he's got very strong feelings about food and how they're categorized.
Sure. What's our main course? The Wash Media
Is
Masters.
the chili going to
dinner.
have beans in it, though, Dave? Because, a true Texas chili doesn't have beans.
I don't think you can put beans in, but I think because it's ours, like we should put beans in just to have people fight over it.
Okay.
Like people at the Champions Dinner, like it's going to end up being like awkward because like people are going to be yelling at each other from across the way.
What we typically do at my house with my family, we have a pot of chili and then beans on the side. If you like to add them, go for it. Go off if you want.
Shout out Beans Clan.
Also have some cheese and some pickled jalapenos.
What kind of
there,
beans?
Some onions.
Black bean?
Pinto.
Pinto. Yeah.
Pinto?
Just your classic pinto.
Okay. Sure.
Not huge on the beans. I'll dabble.
Man, venison chili though. That's
Yeah.
where it's at.
Ooh.
That's the stuff.
Okay.
He's got
Yeah.
a point.
Main course.
Smoked something, right?
Main course. I was going to say air fried glizzy.
That would be multiple. Glizzy's got to be an option.
You're not going to bring back the sizz? You're not going to sizzle?
I mean,
That's the foundation of touching base is sizzling. You know that.
there is no touching base, or there is no circling back without touching base, and there was no touching base without fajita night at Matt's El Rancho.
You're still a sizzle boy.
I am. I mean, I don't have the time to get out there and sizz that much, but you're going sizz over glizz?
I'm just saying it belongs in the discussion.
Okay. Chicken fajitas or hot dog is what it'll say on the menu.
Or baked salmon.
Oh, yeah, with salt and pepper,
Yeah.
with nodes of salt and, pepper.
Whole
Peppercorn.
avocados too.
Whole avocados. Did you notice I was eating avocado out
I
of
did.
a styrofoam container from Honeyham when you
Yeah.
walked in today? Surprised you didn't say anything about that.
I love that place.
I do too.
It's dank.
It's very good.
As the guys who work there say.
They only gave me one cup when I specifically asked for a double.
Just
but
weird. I just thought you were doing lean all
They
morning.
bring your food to your table and they say, "That looks dank."
they'll tell you, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, man. I mean, you
They're
probably
like,
see
"Fuck,
this
you
like
know what?
16 times a day.
You're right. This does look dank, and it is.
I'm about to eat it.
It's a good word.
Dessert.
Sherbet.
It's
Sherbet.
Chabet, right?
It's sherbet.
Did
It's-
we leave one-handed burgers out of it? I just.
Oh, you got to go one.
Oh, you mean like sliders? Well, we're not gonna do sliders.
No, just
no,
just
you got to
regular
go. It's
burgers.
one-handed burger or hot dog.
Okay.
As a
Fajitas.
side?
Chevron.
As a side.
Chevron can give you either one.
I was gonna say from Fina.
From FEMA, the federal.
Fina.
Oh.
It's a gas station. Dessert. I do like the idea of sherbet. Sherbet. It doesn't even sound right, and I know it's right, but I hate saying it.
Yeah. You can say sorbet if you want to sound all proper.
I like sorbet better than sherbet.
Yeah.
Sherbet.
It sounds better off the tongue.
Sorbet. At least it's kind of swaggy. People who have fine china might say it. They might eat off of it also.
People are still gonna say sherbet. They're like, no.
Yeah.
Every time they do, I try and correct them, but they don't. They just don't want to listen.
You're the human Grammarly.
Yeah.
You're AI Grammarly.
That's true.
They've now had like a 48-hour ad read.
Yeah.
Somehow. Anything else on the Wash Media Masters dinner? Randy, I feel like you got something cooking. Brussies.
Oh, we gotta have brussies in there. man.
Brussies. Off Mike Randy notes.
Roasted brussies.
Roasted Brussies, and I immediately get diverticulitis again, and I missed the tournament. Very cool.
Let me drizzle a little honey on there, though. A
Yeah.
little bit of honey.
Oh, for
Make
sure.
Make it really pop.
I had Brussels for the first time at Uchiko over the weekend. It's the first time since pre-diverticulitis Dave, so back in March. And so far, results are good. No issues.
Good.
Good.
Very cool.
Love to hear that for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Fun stuff.
And then hyper decanted.
Hyper
human-
decant only.
Or human decanted one.
Hyper or human, it's
Yeah.
up to you.
Really either or.
Tableside hyper decanted.
Sure.
Tableside human decanted.
Tableside human decanted.
A young strapping lad walks up to your table.
I'll take it up a notch. Baby birded, tableside, human decanted. So you would get the luxury of baby birding it to said person, said human decanter.
And then it goes through the system.
Then it goes.
No, because it's got to human decant. You insert it through the.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really just a disturbing image.
Well, you know what? We don't make this stuff up. People are doing it.
I'll pass.
Who's your Masters picks? Has it changed since Too Much Dip?
I picked Bryson. I know it's not a sexy pick, but I did pick Bryson.
Look at this guy.
Out on a limb.
He's just playing he's just playing a different game right now. It feels like.
Let's go Brooks.
Okay.
Yeah. Brooks is who I picked in my snake draft.
I'm gonna round out our outliers, and I picked DJ on Monday. I'm running with DJ still.
And the 4th overall pick in my snake draft among my friends. I picked Brooks.
It's fair.
I did hear that Bryson on the range is apparently putting balls like right near I don't know if it's like the members cabin, putting balls like yards away from people who are like out there just watching, thinking that they're safe because he's carrying it, 340, 350 and whatnot.
I've seen that he's still up in the air whether he's pulling out the long driver or not.
I don't think he is. As of yesterday, he was not.
Okay.
He said it's just not dialed yet.
He needs to dial.
I want to see 48 inches. 48 inches of Bryson. Let's go.
Yeah.
I want to see it. Anything else on the Masters?
Can't wait, man.
We're going to be in here recording tomorrow, and the Masters going to be going on. It's going to be kind of tough. Should we come in at like 7 a.m. and start recording just to get it all knocked out?
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate it.
You got 2 upbeats to do tomorrow.
What do we have?
We have mail in too.
Oh, right after?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or before. Since the voicemail one's recorded. Or we schedule it.
Figure it out. Hey, let's talk features.
Let's go.
Believe it or not, the holidays are almost here. It's been a strange few months, okay? Everybody knows that. But why not give friends and family the gift that puts a jingle back in their step, Dylan? For 20 years, Features has been solely focused on delivering an unsurpassed performance sock. A great pair of socks can be the perfect holiday gift for everyone on your list. And with Features, every pair feels like a custom fit. I'm wearing them right now.
Come on.
And I'm just taking steps thinking, man, these feel custom.
He's not lying, folks.
Compared to regular socks, I got to say, I played golf in both. When I take my golf shoes off after wearing Features, my feet don't smell as bad. I'll just admit, I've got smelly golf feet. It's the grass and the sweat. I know, TMD.
I have smelled them before, and it's not
smelled them.
It's not pleasant.
But with other socks, like, it's not good. Like, it's to the point where my wife is like, don't put that stuff in the dirty clothes. It's going to stink up our closet. And put your golf shoes in the garage. That happens quite a bit, actually. The max cushion feel on the golf Features, it's fantastic. I'm going to be playing this weekend, hopefully, at some point, and I will be wearing my Features. And check this out. You guys do some running in some capacity.
Hold the phone. I just found out that they have plantar fasciitis relief socks.
Why do you not have those yet?
I don't know.
You are the modern face of plantar fasciitis.
I just discovered this. Wow. Holy shnikes. I got a cop.
Well, Dylan, if you want to get back into running, runners around the world have loved Features for years, but they're not just for runners. The Features, the elite golf sock, will give the golfer on your list what they really want, an edge on the links. Sometimes I like to jog up and down the fairway, so it's a hybrid for me. Meticulously engineered to keep feet cool, dry, and comfortable, drive after drive. Zone-specific compression for targeted support. No slipping, bunching, or sliding. I hate when they bunch. I hate when you if you're lazy and you don't slip your foot in an untied shoe and you just pop it in an already tied shoe. I hate when the heel rides up and you have to just take it out and put it back in. That does not happen with Features. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, of course.
They got a ton of styles to choose from. They've got the no-show. They've got the knee-highs, ultralight knit to maximum cushion, and with designs tailored for everyday wear, athletic performance, and extra support. Also a lifetime guarantee. That's huge. And it's a proud family-owned business. Hugh Gaither founded the company in 2002, and now he and his sons John and Joe own and operate the company in North Carolina. Their mission, create products that help you achieve your best your personal best, that is. You can get $10 off. You can get $10 off your first pair of features just in time for the holidays. Use promo code CirclingBack at feetures.com. That's FEETURES.com. Promo code CirclingBack for $10 off your first pair. Feetures.com, code CirclingBack. Thank you, Features.
You want to jump right into This Weekend in Fun?
Uh,
Or you got some Masters pool stuff
Can I
you
bring
wanna
something
talk
up here?
about? Yeah.
Are there too many Masters pools? Are you guys having to turn down Masters pools? And are people who running these Masters pools selling the email lists? Because I feel like that I've been on the same list for like 8 years, and this dude has to have like 20,000 emails.
I weirdly don't get any of this.
Do you want to do one?
No one no, hell no.
It's like $25.
I'm out.
Okay.
I'm out. I
It's
got
an
my snake
opportunity.
draft. That's all I need. I don't want.
Oh, if you're doing the snake
Yeah,
draft,
I want just one thing to focus on. I don't want players like offsetting each other and cancel each other out when they do. One's on my team, one's not. It's
I get
just
it.
weird. It's a weird combo.
I haven't done the Calcutta in a few years, but that was a fun one.
Yeah, the Calcutta. I've never done that either. Not real sure. I know how it works, but
We did the Austin Calcutta probably 4 years ago, and we were so outgunned and outmanned.
isn't it just like you just auction the guys?
So
Yeah.
like Rory, I think went for like $17,000.
Right.
So it's not individual. You have teams basically. Like if you've got the money, you can do it by yourself. But we were sitting at a table with like 5 of us. We had some angel investors, and we ended up like our best player I think we got was like Heinrich Stenson or something.
And
It was
it's just
not
like,
great.
Well, like first place gets like 50% of the pot or something. How does
Yeah.
it work? Okay.
And it's a lucrative payday,
Right.
very big payday.
Right.
But now, like yesterday, I was like posted up at the barley bean, and I was like, I gotta get some work done. I was like, I gotta do these Masters pools. And I looked, and I had like 6 in my inbox that I could have done. And I was like, man, it's just too much.
It's a lot.
It's too
Yeah.
much. I'm doing 2. I've decided I'm doing 2. I might do 2 entries on one of them. I don't know.
Yeah,
Is there a Barstool one?
No, we never really got into that stuff.
Interesting.
In a Calcutta, can you buy more than one player?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. For sure. How many are
Yeah.
you doing this year?
I got 2.
2?
Got the family one, friends one, and the FanDuel one.
Oh.
go.
Let's hop in that FanDuel one.
go.
I like that.
Sneaky shouts.
Sneaky shout. It's kind of fun because like the most fun part is like the last group you get to pick in most of these, and it's guys that probably aren't going to make the cut.
Mm-hmm.
It's your past winners. It's your amateurs, guys playing it for the first time. That's where you make your money, I think.
Yeah, when you get a guy that sneaky makes the cut and then goes like 67 on Saturday to like kind of get you some points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people in these things sleep on Ricky Fowler. Scoring average at Augusta National, I think it's like top 3, maybe top 2.
Same
Just
with
something to keep in
Really?
mind.
Same with Jordan since 2014.
This might be the first year he's
best
not on my
scoring
pools.
average on tour at Augusta the last 6 years.
Yeah.
My draft just completed. It is now full. I have a full roster of players.
Who's
with
your
7
horse?
teams. Brooks is my top pick.
Brooks Koepka.
I have Koepka, I have Terrell Hatton, Matt Wolf, Paul Casey, Francesco Molinari, Gary
like Matt
Woodland,
Wolf.
Zeej, your boy, and Kevin Da-na-na-na.
I got Nah in my group 5.
Make you say, oh. Have you seen him do that song?
No, that's Master P.
I know, he does his own rendition of it in the
Does
locker
he?
room. It's pretty funny.
He's the colonel of the tank.
It's very dorky, but it's funny.
He really did this.
Yeah.
I kind of like Kevin Na. He seems like he's a good dude.
Yeah,
He had the yips.
he's standing like in a locker room somewhere, and the song's playing. And he's na 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 na, and he's.
I think he's on record as saying Augusta might be one of like 3 courses he can win at because he's not a long player. We'll see. We'll see how that goes if the course is
Overcame the yips, man. That's why.
Overcame the
I
yips. You
always
gotta
root
pull for the guy.
Yeah.
I like that kind of honesty too, being like, yeah,
Yeah, dude.
Shinnecock, no chance. Kisner said something similar.
Really?
Yeah, where he's like, I have like 6 courses tops.
I love that.
Yeah.
Says something about the modern golf game. Hey, you guys want to do this weekend in fun presented by Liquid IV?
Let's go.
Liquid IV, something my wife and I have been taking for a while. Hydration's big.
Love Liquid IV.
I love it. They've got the new one, the tangerine one. We talk about it a lot. It's the Liquid IV Plus Immune Support. So good. It's got vitamin C, zinc. It's got a proprietary Wellmune
Look, tis the
formula.
season.
Vitamin D, Dylan.
Tis the season to boost that immunity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Get
being
healthy.
hydrated is a key component to the immune system. But when you get all these other things that are in the immune support plus, then you're good. I mean, like it gives you the confidence. You're operating at your highest.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Hydration Multiplier Plus. It's cutting edge, as we said. Check it out. They've still got the blend that's powered by the cellular transport technology, which we like, designed to enhance rapid absorption of water and other nutrients. I bring this to the gym in a bottle. I don't do water fountains when I'm going to the gym these days, mainly because of the the global pandemic. But you just woke Randy up.
Yeah.
But I drop Liquid IV. I mix in a supplement, maybe glutamine, maybe a creatine. I don't know, and it's great. Randy's over here. He's a little gassy. He's burping.
He's doing great.
He loves Liquid IV, I'm sure. They're donating 3.7 million servings in response to COVID-19. Products are being donated to hospitals, first responders, food banks, vets, and active military. They've donated over 6.7 million globally. That's huge. But we've got a special offer. In addition to being able to get this stuff at Walmart, also Costco, as I learned recently, you can get 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use code CirclingBack at checkout. 25% off anything you order when you use promo code CirclingBack at liquidiv.com. Get better hydration today, liquidiv.com, code CirclingBack. I'm just sitting here petting my dog as his hair is just flying off.
Yeah, usually if I do that to Stella when she's laying down, she'll just kind of acknowledge me, look up, and then go back to sleep. Randy, it kind of startled
Dude,
him.
he loves a back rub.
Yeah?
His thing is he wants to go up to the stairs, walk up the first couple, turn his back to you if you're sitting on them, and then get a toy hanging out of his mouth and just
Let's
get
go.
the pets.
Good for Randy.
Yeah.
I'll start with my weekend in fun, if you guys don't mind. Pretty wide open. I have Parks Friday. Don't have any plans, really. Might just have like a movie night or something. Ooh, I'd set the Christmas tree up in my living room.
There you go.
Ooh.
Yeah. So what we might do is, what I do is I put the tree up, I put the lights on it, and wait for Parks to do the ornaments. It's kind of a little ceremonial thing we do, a little tradition trying to establish at the crib. So we might do that Friday. Saturday and Sunday I have nothing and don't have Parks with me, unfortunately. So I'm going to be watching a lot of golf.
Yeah.
A lot of golf. It's going to be a little bit weird that it gets dark so early now during the Masters, so I got to find something to do at night. So I'm wide open. I don't know if y'all wanted to link at any point or how that's going to work, but
I would, but I'm going to be
Whatever. I don't-
in H-Town. So
that's all I got. That concludes my weekend. Go for it.
I think I'm having dinner with Dylan tonight, which is kind of
Oh yeah, I forgot to say that. Brett and I have a date tonight.
Yeah, we
Where
get
y'all
a date
going?
off.
Uchi.
Ooh,
Happy
that's
hour
right.
Uchi.
Yeah, happy hour Uchi. So psyched about that.
You should be. Have you been?
Never.
You're going to like the way you look.
Guarantee it.
I guarantee it.
Nice. Thursday, heading over to Houston. Doing Caroline's mom. Shouts to Gloria. Her birthday.
Gloria.
Happy birthday, Gloria.
Happy
She
birthday.
Brett
listens
Holder is
occasionally,
on.
right?
What's that?
She'll listen occasionally,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday,
She's
Gloria.
a backer. So we're going to do a little Masters-themed birthday celebration. I think we're making from scratch all of, like, the Masters things. Like pimento cheese and egg salad and pulled pork and the like. So
Y'all going off.
that'll be fun. And that's about it. Nothing actually planned besides that. So be around H-Town. Maybe get a outdoor brewery off.
Nice.
Who knows?
Mine's very similar, minus the making all that stuff from scratch. I'm going to be watching golf, probably ordering baby furniture.
Let's go.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's probably going to be my weekend. And I'm looking forward to it. All right, buddy.
Are you going to pick up like an absurd credit card from one of these places that...
Yeah, Pottery Barn Kids credit
Yes,
card or
yeah,
something.
exactly.
Bye-bye, baby.
Dude, fuck. All right, I shouldn't say that, but bye-bye. I don't ever want to step foot in Bye-Bye Baby again. And I know I'm going to step foot in there at least 20 times in the next year.
Yeah. Yep.
To me, it's like baby IKEA.
Sounds miserable.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Neither is your interest rate.
Neither's your interest rate. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm probably going to end up like having to take out a loan or something to get like a dresser to match our crib or something. It should be great, though. Depending on, you know what? I might see if I can't depending on if Louis, have I said the names yet? Any potential names?
No.
If Louis Oosthuizen wins the Masters, do I get to name the kid Louis, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think
Louis is
that's-
a name
think
that
that's fair.
that we have tossed around.
Louis. Oh, we gotta go. Okay. That's the song.
Great song.
Otis
Very
Redding,
nice.
I believe.
I don't know if that's Otis Redding.
No idea.
It's definitely not Otis Redding.
Let's look it up.
Well,
All three of us were. I'll bow out of this one.
Let's look it
it's
up.
The Kingsman.
Great movie.
Did you watch The Kingsman? I never saw it.
Oh, it's you would love it, Dave. It's fantastic. It's like top 10 movies for me all time.
Okay.
And The Kingsman 2.
All right.
Not
You're
as good
right,
as the
Dave.
first one. But.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
It's all right.
music bully you.
No, you're the music guy.
Yeah. Oh, Brett's the music guy. I saw that playlist yesterday.
Yeah.
You got any breaking news?
Yeah, a couple things just to round it out, Dave. A little choose your adventure here. Dylan, do you want to go Texas basketball or Tony Romo?
Let's just go Texas basketball.
Shaka Smart, he got the plugs. Normally a bald guy. Now looks like
Shut up.
he's just full of hair.
What?
Full of hair. Yeah.
Ooh, I gotta look this up.
Shaka Smart hair on Twitter is an interesting search, which only means one thing, and that means Texas is back.
Oh my gosh, he's done a shit job at Texas, but
He's on the hot seat.
His
this
hair-
is weird.
His hairline is absurd.
Wait,
Yeah,
are
the
you sure you got
hairline-
plugs, or you just let it grow out for the first time in a long time?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know officially, but
If he got plugs and did not, for whatever reason, get the front third of his head, then he needs to go back.
Oh, this is a weird look. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Dave.
Okay.
Tony Romo news.
Let's hear it. He's in the Masters. He's qualified.
CBS
Ah,
gave him the day off on Sunday,
I saw that.
which can only mean one thing. He will not be on his couch. He will be slinking around Augusta, is my guess.
There's no way
Really?
he's doing commentary.
No, I don't think he's doing.
You think
I
he'll
think
just be-
he's got he's got a pass. Him and Jim. I mean,
Well, they know there's nobody they can pair with him. Like, who would they pair with Romo?
Maybe he'll do some on-course reporting.
No.
I don't. I would love it, but
It would make a lot
Dave,
of people upset.
At some point, it's going to
I
happen.
know.
You know that.
It's gonna piss people off though.
He's gonna be the next Nance or something. A Nance.
Yeah, where do they put him? I mean, is he going to be like? Would he be? He wouldn't be in the booth with Faldo and Nance.
Dude, the thought of his chemistry with Faldo could not. I mean,
They
that
have-
sounds awful.
They have guys positioned at like pretty much every like major hub of the golf course.
Yeah.
Like Vern's been on the 16th forever.
I hope.
Yep.
I don't know if they have all the towers this year.
They don't. They don't have any towers.
No towers.
That's a bummer.
Which is going to be weird. I feel
Yeah.
like. Or that's what they were saying on Golf Channel last night. They might have like a tower, but
I need to go rewatch Live from the Masters.
You got to give him a mic. You got to give him a mic.
just a traveling mic, or
Just to
do you
see,
put him?
just like let's check in with Tony. What's he got? What's he got on the 7th right now? You know?
Yeah. It's just the whole squad per usual, but
You can't you can't just take off of work on a Sunday if you're not going to do something else for work. I think like he calls football, right?
yeah.
You work. You mean 16 weeks out of the year?
Or package deal, Dylan.
I'm just saying, like you don't give him the day off when
He gets the day off. It's big for
what's
him.
supposed to call
He's
football.
trying to qualify.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Like, and if you're CBS, why would you not?
Yeah.
Imagine just the social traction and the engagement, and like, from a content standpoint, having Tony Romo surprise cameo broadcast would be unbelievable.
We're so lucky that he's actually like a good golfer and knows golf
Yeah.
well. you know?
Oh,
We got to go. We've gone like 90 minutes.
we were worried about
Oh,
content.
you gave us the mic of finger.
I did.
twirl.
I've never given the mic a finger, but I just gave it.
Okay, bye.
We'll see you guys.